Hello and welcome to ELC Studios. I'm Renee Arledge, your hostess for tonight. And with me is another Empowered Life Collective associate, Tanya Inck-Folger. Welcome, Tanya. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. So a little bit about the Empowered Life Collective. If you are new to us, we are a group of holistic healers and practitioners who all use the Aroma Freedom Technique in our practice. Today, we're going to have Tanya tell us a little bit about herself and her practice, and a little bit about the class that she's going to be delivering at the very first ever Empowered Life Collective Expo. And her class is on July 16th. And the name of her class is Anxious for Nothing. So we are going to have our very first Empowered Life Collective Expo, July 16th and 17th in Salt Lake City. And we are all very much looking forward to it because we're going to be highlighting our specialty classes. So Tanya, tell us a little bit about yourself and your practice.
Okay, well, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm happily married, been married for 20 years, and I have 2 teenage kids. And they keep me super busy. As a profession, I am a social worker for the state of Ohio. I have been counseling for 25 years, and I just realized that I've been in private practice for 21 of those 25 years. So that has been a huge part of my life. Backtracking just a little bit, a very significant thing that happened to me when I was the age of 29 was I became a Christian. And that is when I understood the difference between a religion and a relationship with Jesus. And that changed pretty much everything about who I am today. And it significantly changed the way I counsel and I coach. From the age of 29 until this morning, I study the Bible. I read it, I teach it. It is a huge part of who I am. And it made absolute sense for me to incorporate it into my counseling and my coaching from age 29 till now. One of the most interesting things for me was when I was studying the Bible, I realized that all the schooling that I had in social work and in psychology was all based on biblical truths. So it was really easy for me to incorporate where these truths came from and explain them from a biblical perspective. About 3 years ago, I was introduced to essential oils, Young Living essential oils. And I used them really mainly with my family at first, but I was really interested in the effects of the essential oils on emotions, obviously, since that's what I deal with on a day-to-day basis. And that's when I read Dr. Perkis's book, The Aroma Freedom Technique. And I used it immediately, just pulled out the book and started using it with my clients. And I was noticing that people were moving through their issues much quicker with this technique attached to the other things that we were using. So whenever that is a good fit, I use that Aroma Freedom Technique and all of his techniques actually in my counseling sessions now and in my coaching. So now I would say that my approach in counseling and my approach in coaching is a biblical foundation, and then I combine psychological techniques that are traditional, and then the Aroma Freedom Technique. So that's what I do.
That's a very interesting story. And are you now currently putting your Bible-based practice to use in this class that you're bringing to Salt Lake City, Anxious for Nothing?
I absolutely am. And I can tell you about this class. if you have ever found yourself worrying about something that you didn't have control over, then this is going to be a class for you. We're going to be taking scriptures and looking at how God tells us not to worry about anything, but then goes on to explain how to avoid worry in our life and actually how to eliminate it in our life. So throughout the class, I'm going to be breaking down scriptures into what I typically call formulas that you'll be able to use walking right out the door. There'll be quite a few different techniques that you'll learn right away that you can use in your day-to-day life. I'm also going to be teaching the aroma boost and how that can help decrease worry and feelings of just stress. So yes, we'll be definitely talking about how God views worry, but also using the aroma freedom techniques as well.
Very good. Now, I have personally taken a class with Tanya, and I can say that she is a wonderful instructor. She's very helpful. If you have questions, she's so easy to talk to, and really, she helps you to understand what's going on. So, yes, if you take Tanya's class, you will definitely benefit from her instruction. She's a wonderful instructor. So, Tanya, tell us a little bit about how we can get tickets to the class.
Okay, well, you can go to empoweredlifecollective.com, and that webpage has all the information on how to get tickets. Also, we have a Facebook page, we have an Instagram page, and you can get tickets from those websites or social media outlets as well. And the tickets are also on sale for people who are going to be in Salt Lake City. So you can get tickets for the actual class in Salt Lake City, or you can get tickets on demand, and that would just allow you to watch the class at your leisure because you'll have it for the rest of your life.
That's right. Thank you so much. We do have a website where you can get the tickets. We have a Facebook page where you can go to our event page and get tickets through that. You can also find us on Instagram and on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel, and on that channel, you will be able to see all of the interviews that we are doing with our Empowered Life Collective associates. If you are coming in person to Salt Lake City, July 16th and 17th, please get your tickets early. There are only 65 seats in each class, and those tickets are going rather quickly. So if you're coming for live in-person instruction, get your tickets right away. If you are going to go ahead and buy them on demand, you can buy them individually for the classes that you are interested in taking, or you can get a bundle, which is all 13 sessions plus 3 bonus sessions that are not going to be available at the expo. So it's really a wonderful value if you buy the bundle. Also, we are very much looking forward to seeing everybody at the expo. We're excited to be there. We will have some people that will be doing live in person. We will have some people coming doing their classes virtually, and we will have some pre-recorded classes too. Our instructors are from all over the world, and I just want to thank you, Tanya, for being here with me today and being able to tell us a little about yourself and your class.
Oh, it was a joy, and thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. And we hope to see all of you at the expo.
Yes, absolutely. Don't miss it. It's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
Bye-bye.